Think you saw everything there was to see in Squid Game Season 3? Think again. Beneath the chaos of the deadly challenges and backstabbing betrayals, the season was bursting with hidden meanings, eerie visuals, and disturbing symbolism that most viewers completely overlooked. From cryptic messages in Latin to devastating emotional twists, this wasn't just a season finale, it was a layered, thought-provoking shift in the entire Squid Game universe. Stick with us until the end, because what you're about to uncover will change how you see this season and, possibly, the entire series forever. Let's start with something that's been staring us in the face. Since the early days of the dormitory walls, back in the first season, we noticed the faded outlines of upcoming games behind the bunk beds. But in Season 3, those same walls turned sinister. This time, scattered across the room were seemingly random letters, barely noticeable unless you were paying close attention. It all clicked in the final episode. As the bunks were cleared away and the few remaining players sat for their last supper, the full message came into view. Hodie mihi cross tibi, Latin for today me. Tomorrow, you once used on old gravestones. This chilling phrase redefines the dorm not as a resting space, but as a tomb waiting to be filled. A reminder that in this world, survival is borrowed time. Now, let's talk about one of the most quietly powerful characters introduced this season, Nojol, a North Korean defector who barely draws attention early on. But by the finale, she's done what no one else has. She's managed to crack the system. Unlike Sabiok from Season 1, who fought to escape the game, Nojol aimed to unravel it from within. And the parallels between the two are more than coincidence. Sabiok's name means dawn, the beginning of a new day. Nojol's name translates to sunset, an ending. One tried to flee. The other set fire to the foundation. She may not have brought the entire operation down, but she erased key records, protected someone she cared about, and walked away with her dignity. And that act of defiance, it might just be the first real crack in the game's armor. Here's something else you probably missed: the Season 3 promotional poster. It mirrors the triangular layout from Season 1, where Gihan, Sabiok, and Sangwoo formed a key trio. This time the triangle features Gihan again, along with newcomers, Myunggi and Junghee. While Junhee was seen as unlikely to survive, pregnant, wounded, and struggling, she defied expectations and reached the final round. In a moment that shattered viewers emotionally, she sacrificed herself, begging Gi-hun to protect her unborn child. After her death, the VIPs marked the infant with contestant number 222, inducting the baby into the game. That single decision drove home the horrifying truth. The game has no boundaries, no morality, not even the unborn are spared. And then there's Gi-hun himself. His final scene brings the entire series full circle. Surrounded by the frontman and a crowd of VIPs, he stands on the edge of death and declares, "We are not horses, we are humans, and humans are..." Before he can finish, he falls. Those incomplete words echo all the way back to Season 1, when he was betting on horses, ever realizing that one day, he would be the one running in circles for someone else's entertainment. That line wasn't just a plea, it was a final declaration, a protest from a man who had been reduced to a number but never forgot who he was. But the most shocking twist: what's coming next? In Episode 5, Nojol stumbles across a file labeled Blacklist Players. It implies that certain contestants, especially those who resist, are being watched or even targeted long after the game's end. Rebels, survivors, those who speak out, they're not safe. Then comes the final jaw-dropper. A new recruiter appears. But this time, it's not the familiar face of Gong Yu, it's Cate Blanchett, slamming down a red and blue Dokji tile and handing over a business card to a desperate stranger. That scene sends a clear message. The game is growing, it's crossing borders, and its next destination might just be the United States. So what does it all mean? Season 3 wasn't a finale, it was a transition, a turning point. It showed us that the game isn't ending, it's adapting, growing stronger. But with characters like Nojol pushing back, there's hope, faint but real, that change could come. Or perhaps the game is just preparing to evolve into something even more terrifying. Now we want to hear from you. What clues did you catch that we didn't mention? Which moment left you speechless? And if the game really is going global, who do you think should be the next recruiter? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up if it opened your eyes, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss our next deep dive. One game may be over, but another one is already beginning.